Hey guys, I'm James Erickson.
And I'm Andres Erickson, and welcome back to... We asked you guys to help us out with picking a name for this talk show thing we're doing, and we finally found one. We told you to pick between Erickson Exchange and eTalks, and it was an overwhelming vote for Erickson Exchange.
Which was a little surprising. I thought that eTalks would get more votes,
would I.
But
yeah,
it was Erickson Exchange.
That was my friend Mitch's idea, so you're welcome, Mitch. So today is a very special episode or whatever. We are celebrating our 1-year anniversary, or channelversary, if you will, because we started our channel January 24th, 2016. So it's been a whole year. It's been a good year. We're just gonna talk about just our experience with YouTube so far, and we're gonna talk about some of our videos we really liked and some of the ones we wish could die in a hole and nobody could ever see again. But first, current events. Today we don't have current events because the big thing that's going on right now with Nintendo, at least, was the Switch presentation, and there's a lot of coverage for that already. You guys know a lot, but we are also covering that and have covered that, and we'll be covering more in separate videos. So
yes,
yeah. So moving on to the main event.
To the beans and potatoes.
Isn't it meat and potatoes?
It is meat and potatoes, but I was just saying beans and potatoes because I'm an idiot. All right, so like Andre said in the beginning, we want to share with you guys some of our favorite videos on our channel, and then our least favorite videos. But let me tell you real quick how we started doing this. Andres and I grew up playing a lot of Nintendo games, as you could probably tell, because our channel is mainly Nintendo. But about a year and a half ago, I think, almost 2 years ago is when I myself purchased a Wii U. I think it was almost 2 years ago. And Andres had already gotten a Wii U. I was working full-time at this place. When I got married, there was so much going on that I wasn't playing a lot of video games at that point. And then we did a lot of moving, some job changes and job upgrades and stuff like that. And then about 2 years ago, I thought, hey, you know, Christmas is coming up. Maybe somebody will get me a Wii U for Christmas. And then that ended up happening. And then around that time is when Andres and I started playing Splatoon and Mario Kart online together. And my wife started playing with us too, because I lived in South Carolina and Andres lived here in Florida. And we would play a lot at night, and we'd talk a lot about the games that we used to play and the games that we're playing now. It was a lot of fun for us to converse and talk about the games, and we always, growing up, we used to talk about in-depth, the games we were both playing, and we'd like to analyze them and kind of discuss back and forth. And so about a year and a half ago, I thought, we could probably do a YouTube channel. I think people would actually watch us if we made a YouTube channel because
we're so great.
We're both on the creative side, I guess. And Andres has been editing videos for a very long time and creating different videos. So we started, last year. But before that, we had planned a lot of things. And then I ended up moving to Florida. And then we started last year. And here we are.
Yep.
It's been fun. We're glad that we have people following us. And hopefully this is just the beginning for Erickson Gaming.
We're going to move on to just talking to you about
But we think of our own videos.
I know, right? Which seems so like, oh, we're talking about our own videos. But like, I don't know, just for fun, we're talking about 2 videos that we really like of ours. Not because they're so great, but just because, I don't know, you'll find out. But also,
I think if you're creating your own stuff, you should have an appreciation for your own stuff.
Right. I mean, you have to like it if you're the one putting it out.
Right.
If you don't like it, you should be trying something new. And then we're going to talk about some that we don't like. But anyway, I'll go first. Oh geez, the first one I have is kind of recent. It is the 10 top secret pro tips for Super Smash Bros, which is a parody video we did kind of recently. I think it was last month, and a lot of people didn't know. A lot of people knew it was a parody because it was obviously a parody, but some people didn't know, as you can see from the comments.
Which was funny in itself.
Yeah. But I really like that video because, for a lot of reasons, because the whole thing was just for fun. I mean, obviously it's not funny to everybody, but some of it I was laughing when I was writing it. I was laughing when I was reading James's. I was laughing when I was editing it, and it was fun to edit and put these stupid things. And then seeing the people who appreciated my humor, or our humor, I should say, watching it back was really fulfilling, and it was really cool to see. And it's just, it was a fun video altogether.
That was one of my top
Oh,
favorites.
was it?
Pretty much for the same reasons. I mean, for me, I think many of you had said that something you like about our channel is that, you know, either we're funny or we say funny things or the dumb stuff we say or do is funny.
I would say dumb.
And
More dumb than funny.
right. And I think that's just because that's the type of stuff we like. Like, we like stupid things, I guess. Cleverly stupid things. And so I think that's why that was one of my favorite too, because after I'd watched it, because Andres did all the editing on that video, and so sometimes I don't see the video till it's posted, and when I saw that one, I was laughing a lot.
Oh, good.
But we do have another one coming up soon. It won't be out like in the next few days, but we're working on another one for a different game. We'll have more of those in the future.
Yes.
For different games. And maybe the same games sometimes. I don't know.
I just like to acknowledge that my eye is puffy and pink. It's not pink eye, it's just sore. I don't know what happened. Anyway, the next one I had was the final... I don't know why I'm laughing. It's because I'm thinking about it. Was the Final Fantasy funny moments. And only because that...
Oh yeah, I
put
forgot
together
about that one.
The funniest moments from the Final Fantasy playthrough. And the Final Fantasy playthrough is like doing the worst on our channel. And we know that, but
and that's okay.
yeah, like we want to stick with it to the end, even though not many people are watching. But mostly it's fun for us, and I've had a really good time playing and just voicing the characters. And like we crack myself up.
I know. One time, Andres and I. We were driving to South Carolina. We were driving to South Carolina because we were getting my stuff from my house. I think that's like a 6-hour drive or something.
8 hours.
At one point, Andres just started playing our own Final Fantasy videos in the car, and we were just laughing the whole time because they're so dumb.
Which might sound like wow to you, like we're laughing at our own stuff, but like I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you can understand. It's just, it makes me laugh and it gives me good memories, and it's just fun. And even the new episodes, like we still have. I want to make another one because it's fun to have those funny moments all compiled together and just to be able to watch them.
The reason we did Final Fantasy VII was because that was around the time Final Fantasy VII Remake was announced.
Yeah.
And we wanted to play that when it comes out. I mean, we still don't know the release date. It could be next year. But we never played Final Fantasy, and we only started hearing about it when Cloud was announced for Smash. Like, that's how out of the loop we were.
Right.
We had no clue who Cloud was, really. Like, I've heard of him, but I didn't know who he was until he was announced for Smash. And Final Fantasy VII apparently is it was said to be one of the most revolutionizing games of its time. So we wanted to experience that. We gave our own voiceovers to each character. We gave them stupid names in the game, and we just have fun with it. Like, I think the highest amount of views we get is almost 300 views, and we don't really care. Like, and the people in the comments, they think it's funny, so.
Most of the time.
Anyways, my other favorite, I mean, these really aren't my favorite, but they're ones that I think back to and think, like, I had a really good time doing that. And a lot of you watching this probably don't remember this or kind of skimmed over it, but one of my favorite videos we did was Gary's mod Shrek Gets Wrecked. And the reason why it's one of my top, I guess, is not because the video was anything super special, but playing Gary's mod with a bunch of friends, and if you know what you're doing, is really fun.
Who do we play with? Mitch, and who is the other one?
Mitch and John. And I think was it just us four?
Yeah.
Doing different things in Gary's mod is just lots of fun. We were laughing the whole time. It was probably more fun playing than actual watching it. But when I watched back to the video, it was still funny, and I would watch it again and just laugh. For us, at least. Yeah, so if you didn't see that, check it out. I mean, this probably won't be that funny, but it was fun to make. We'll probably do more Gary's mod in the future, but it'll probably be on Twitch most of the time. We'll see. We'll think of something for that.
Sorry about that. My iPhone camera pooped. All right, now we're gonna move on to our least favorite videos on our channel. I have two. One I'm just gonna briefly mention, and then I'll get into the other one just because I don't want to take up too much time. But one that I really hate is our first discussion video was Splatoon 2 discussion.
I forgot about that.
I didn't. It haunts me every night. It's just a discussion of what we think is going to be in Splatoon 2. Well, we want to see it, but this is like way before the Switch was even announced. This was a while ago. I just hate it because it was our first discussion, so I was really nervous, and it's so hard to talk out loud, I guess, for some people when you know you're being recorded, and it's just something you have to get used to, and I'm still not really used to it, as you can see by some of our discussions. But I've you see what I'm saying? But anyway, the other one is top 5 worst Wii U games. And the reason I don't like that one is because I don't hate the way I made the video or the way we recorded it or anything. It's fine, but I just people were very unclear with what it was, and it was like, it just caused me stress over the fact that people didn't understand. Like, we talk about the 5 worst games on the Wii U, but they're more so the biggest disappointments. And so we talk about bigger games, like Mario Party 10 was the #1 worst game, is what we said. And a lot of people were like, well, what about all the, I don't know, meme run and this game?
But you said in the beginning of the video,
I know,
we're not counting eShop, right?
Is I say it in the beginning that we're just talking about the heavy hitters, not the smaller ones. But a lot of people either don't watch the intro or I don't know. But I do kind of wish I had clarified that, just because, and I shouldn't care what people think, and I don't really, but it just bothered me a lot. And that was one of our earlier videos that was getting a lot of traffic, so I was hearing a lot that what, and like people hating on us. But that being said, it is opinion, and I'm not sorry for sharing our opinion. That's how we felt.
Five worst wasn't a majorly our opinion though, because we took a poll on several Facebook pages.
It's just I just wish it would disappear because it caused me a lot of annoyance. And I think, but the biggest thing for me was it turned a lot of people away from our channel, I think. And we got a lot of comments about that. And I was like, no, even though it's not that big of a deal, because that's
so funny, because I don't think you, I mean, you probably read like all the comments for that video. Like it came to a point where I was like, I don't care. And then I stopped reading comments for that video.
I don't read them anymore. When I check the notifications, the comments on the video, I just skip, because the only ones I really check are ones we've made like a month and more recent are the ones I really look at. So yeah, there's that.
One of my least favorite videos is probably the me tricks. Do you remember that one?
Doing that one, yeah.
I had this whole stupid plan for it because I thought it would be silly, like a dumb, silly video. But I think we accidentally made the fight part just too long, because it's not that entertaining to watch. It's just 2 me's fighting tons of other me's, and so
like computers at level 7.
Yeah, and I think we kept the whole match. 1 minute into the match, you're like, okay, like I'm not watching this anymore. This is stupid. When every time I look at that, I just roll my eyes every time I see it in our video thing.
Yeah. So I know, like even the thumbnail's just like, what were we thinking? It's so random. All right, we just wanted to lastly talk about some goals that we have for this year. One of them is to reach 50,000 subscribers at some point this year, hopefully by the end at least. So woot woot, yeah, let's do it. And we want your guys' help to spread the word. It helps to share these things, and we appreciate your support so far. We really do. If you have a friend that likes these kinds of videos, just let them know. We're trying to get the word out.
Our videos that you genuinely enjoy, share them with your friends if you could. Just, we want to get some traffic out there, obviously. But I think something I have definitely enjoyed is also playing games with you guys on stream. And I'll say that we have been streaming a lot. Like, I think there were 4 videos in a row that were all streaming. And our channel is not becoming this streaming channel. Like, we'll do that, obviously, but we're gonna have more list videos, because we don't just make list videos to get views because they're our most viewed videos. We do them because we enjoy doing it.
We try to make them unique, because we don't want to do what everybody else is doing, which is like everybody says that, but like, I don't know. We're trying to find different creative routes to take with these. So. Right. Yeah, so we're just going to try to be more consistent about our streams specifically, and then also more consistent with our tournaments as well, because I know lately we haven't been able to do one, but we do want to get a more consistent schedule for that eventually. And we're also going to be having more contests, of course. We'll get into a little bit of that later. For now, we are moving on to reading viewer comments. We really haven't done a lot with this section yet because we've just been struggling to find a name for this thing. And like last week, all we told you guys to do was vote for a name, and you did. But this week, we got a question for you. We're basically asking for some ideas that you have for us to do for contests. Every once in a while, we have these contests where we ask for your guys' opinion, and then we make a video about it in like list form. And they usually get a lot of views, which is really cool for the people that participated because they get a lot of people to see their creative ideas, which is a lot of fun to have you guys participate in that. For example, the latest one we did, a fresh Super Smash Bros. Fighter contest where people put in their ideas for Smash fighters, and like the people who won were people who really went into detail about the moves of their fighters and how they would be balanced and how they would work in the game. It was really cool, and we really like doing stuff like that. We did another one that was like, give us an idea for Mario characters that deserve their own game and pitch the story and how the game would work. Just ideas like that. So if you've got any ideas, let us know, and we're gonna read our favorites next time. We won't necessarily do them all, and we won't do them right away, but the ones that, at least one that we really like will be the next one that we do, and hopefully we'll do it at least within a month. We'll get that prepared. Yeah, give us your ideas, and we'll credit you, of course. We're not just gonna steal it.
And we're going to move on to the play of the week that we haven't picked yet, but here it is. Here's the name of the person right here that did it. We didn't actually pick the person yet, but after we record this video, we're gonna pick it. So I don't actually know whose name is right here.
Yeah. Congrats to you. That was a really cool play.
That was really good.
So that's about it. But before we go, we wanted to give a huge thank you for those of you who have really been supporting us this past year. We do say this a lot, but we really do mean it. It's only 22,000 subscribers, which is, in the grand scheme of things, not a lot. But right. It's cool for us, once again, and we couldn't have done it without you guys. We really do appreciate it, because so many people out there want people to watch what's going on in their mind, and they want to express their creativity, and not a lot of people listen or watch to what they want. So it's really cool to be able to do this, and we really are grateful for you guys.
Okay. I completely agree. Yeah, thank you very much. It's been fun doing this stuff. It's been fun reading your comments and all your silly shenanigans, and
yep.
all you people in Twitch streams and YouTube streams are the best. So,
right. And we wanted to give shout outs to some of you guys who are often there supporting us and watching and participating. So thank you to Guillaume/Wistity. Thank you to Anthony Lanky Kong, Alex Garcia, Alex G, Nat Flores, is that her last name? Kaylee, Navi Boy, Oliver,
Mystical Guy, Hypercube, PK Star Storm. There were a couple other ones. Oh yeah, Invitation to Hades. You are one that always comments and loves our Final Fantasy videos. So thank you for that. Nassim, Negi, Wolfie,
Monkey Man, and Meester. I keep remembering people.
I definitely want to give a shout out to my own wife. She's super supportive of what we're doing here, and she likes to kind of get on in some of the time. You've seen her a couple of times.
All right. Thanks to everybody else who's been there for us. Sorry if we didn't mention your name. We're forgetting you. Seriously, again, we really do appreciate it, guys. Just real quick, right after we end in like 2 seconds, we're going to show a kind of a look back video, just a quick video about from some of the highlights throughout this year, some of the funny moments. I really wanted to put more because there's a lot of stuff I wanted to put in there, but I didn't have a lot of time, and it's not fantastic, but it's something. So anyway, see you guys next time. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Peace.
Mr. Erickson, we missed you.
Can't do it without being funny.
James and I have been playing Mario games since we were very young. Welcome to our first ever Smash Bros. Tournament.
Did you just go inside me?
Let me go back into your body. Okay.
If you get really famous and I'm ever in a bind, you'll come save me, alright?
What?
Did you not hear me? If I'm ever in trouble, my hero will come and rescue me.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Can you just listen for 1 second? Ashley, Orbulon, Cat and Anna, Dry Cry
Bowser. By Krauser.
I can't read.
Be sure to always beat your opponent to the character's selection. That's the real way to plore.
Perhaps someday, Junior will come out of hiding and challenge DK's pal to a duel. But let's be honest, Diddy gonna win.
Wow.
His combo also makes for a nice metronome, and is fun to sync up with some sick beats.
All around me are familiar faces.
What was that?
Oh,
What?
help,
What?
help,
What?
help,
What?
help, something's eating
my
me,
God.
help!
Okay, that music is making me. Ah!
It's so wonderful.
Oh, jeez!
Raindrops are falling on my head.
My big hopes of becoming a hero like you ended the war. With the
It ended the war.
Oh jeez. Content.
So let me just really quick explain what this is. Oops.
I think if we stop looking at casual players as filthy mudbloods.
Call me a mudblood.
Oh, look at that plaza.
Splatoon 2! Yes! Number 2!
Okay, Spidey, how about you, man? Spidey?